Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Scott McTominay card to review today, which actually fits perfectly into my team. So we're going to go ahead and check him out and see how he plays in games. So we're taking a look at a card that is 6'4" with high work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills with a 3-star weak foot. In regards to in-game player traits, he has the solid player traits, team player traits. In games, he's got 75 acceleration with 76 sprint speed, which is pretty decent for base card stats, playing mostly in the CDM position because this card does not have any dribbling or good dribbling capabilities to play in the center mid position. You can use him for fun over there, but he's obviously going to be mostly a CDM in your team. For shooting stats on this card, he's got 76, 73 with 90 shot power at 85 composure with 89 long shots. So, you know, if you want to pop in a nice little long shot for fun, not necessarily a bad thing to do with this card, although the 73 finishing will affect it a little bit. Base card stats for passing looks pretty decent at 89 short passing with 87 long passing, 77 curve at 83 vision. All of that with the 85 composure for passing and shooting is pretty decent as well for a player that's going to be playing mostly on the stay back while attacking, cover, center, cut, passing lane instruction. That's what we're going to try out first on this card. For dribbling, again, for a CDM is pretty decent at 75 agility, 68 for balance, 85, 85, 84, 85. Again, this is not a card that I would use in the center mid position. You can use him for fun there if you want to. It is a shame that he is a high work rated player, but he could be a very good defensive oriented high work rated player because Herrera's kind of like that for me too. Like on the attack, he's like whatever. He's more physical, defensive oriented when he's on the stay back while attacking, although he does have the 90 attacking positioning, which is more noticeable in the balance. But players this year, they kind of follow that stay back while attacking instruction well, but again, from time to time, they may push out of position because of that work rate. But with Mctominay, well, we will be testing him out there in that CDM position with those instructions. If you take a look here at the boost that we actually give Mctominay's card with the Shadow Chemistry style, you are significantly boosting the card. This is the type of card that if he does get upgraded, you are looking at an absolute monster in the CDM position. Again, the only thing that might be off with the card is the high work rates in regards to Mctominay. So this is my main team. I'm very familiar with how my main team plays. Like it's, you know, after one or two games, you already get the gist of it, right? But the way that we are going to be lined up in this team is going to look like this. We're going to put Rashford up top here with Mctominay playing as the right center defensive mid. Right side because he is a right-footed player with a 3-star weak foot. Herrera being the 4-star weak-footed player, we're going to have him on the side there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to keep Herrera on balance instructions, although it's always better to have a good player that's good at attacking and defending, Renato Sanchez or something, right, in that CDM position. But for now, we will be using Herrera. Give me that nice little link there as João Felix. While Mctominay is on the cut, pass lane, stay back while attacking, cover, center, instruction. We'll even have the fullbacks on stay back because you often find yourself in a lot of situations where you do actually defend with your CDMs when a person's going on a counterattack against you. So yeah, everything else has come back. This guy's on stay back. Herrera, I would usually use on stay back as well. Because like I said, you'd rather have someone like Renato Sanchez there, but for the sake of the review, we'll obviously try out Scott McTominay as a CDM on stay back. So let's get into a game and see how he plays. What's good about doing CDM reviews most of the times is that I can just like play regular FIFA attack, you know, give you guys some goal scoring opportunities while showing his defensive presence. He's a tall player, man, so hopefully he has the body type as well for it. And he's actually freaking massive in game. Look at this guy. He's huge. Oh, that alone was probably like the defensive pressure that he put on the player. Not even gonna lie to you guys. Ball roll. Try to get it right there. Oh, I'm gonna miss that shot cancel for those opportunities. You see how slow and sluggish it is during the daytime right now? It's gonna be stressful, bro. I can tell you that right now. Ooh, his transitioning is nice. Oh, good tackle right there. Guys, this card is huge, man. So that's actually a really big deal when it comes to CDMs in this game. You guys know that the meta in this game is having good base defensive stats, while while offering height and stuff too. Very important in this game. I couldn't tell you guys what that was. We're just gonna move. I made that work. See, so because he is a high work rated player, guys, he will still push forward regardless. So again, you have to be careful with that, man. They follow the instruction well, right? But because of that base characteristic that they have, they will still push forward. I didn't trigger a run with this card in that situation. He just did that himself. So to be safe, you may just want to have the medium high work rated player next to him, but it is something that you have to take into consideration when it comes to Mctominay. I want to overcommit him in these places so I can kind of like track back and see what's up. You can definitely tell that he has 85 acceleration with like 86 sprint speed or somewhat around that area. You can definitely tell that at least. So that boost is definitely going to be necessary for a card like this, especially since he has the high work rates. But again, the biggest thing with this card right now is the fact that he's a super tall player with great defensive stats, right? Your post strike right there. Oh. Alright, so nothing here. No second man press, nothing. Just seeing where he kind of positions himself. We'll use Herrera here. Just going to hold L trigger. Press L1. I mean, his tracking is pretty decent. You can see right here he's actually well positioned. His transitioning is not too bad. It's a little bit heavy, obviously, because he is a 6'4" player. He's huge, right? So it does make the difference for sure. We'll take that goal scoring opportunity with Ansu Fati. Okay, so that space in the middle is open right there. He does track him the entire time. We'll switch right here. Go back into the middle. Good little tackle right there to the goalkeeper. We'll take that. His positioning is fine, to be honest with you guys. I think the shadow chemistry style obviously helps that out a lot. I think the most noticeable thing with the card so far is that he is a high work rated player. Sometimes when players are high, it doesn't seem like it's a huge deal with them. With this card, it definitely does, but again, if you defend well enough, then you'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. I'm gonna miss you. You see how the players feel very, like, ugh right now, but I could still score that because it's attacking oriented, you know? You know the vibes, boys. You know the vibes. Yeah, he covers that pass lane right there really well. Gonna overcommit here with Herrera. See what he's like here. Still blocks that position well. I'm going to keep committing Herrera here. There we go. I'm going to switch to Mctominay, chase after the ball here. So you can see that his body type with acceleration and sprint speed is affected with this card. I'm going to slide tackle right here. Beautiful stuff right there. He's huge, so if you actually get that slide tackle off right there, it's a good little situation for you to get that block. I'm going to make that pass right there. Force run here, João Felix. Make that pass. First time chip shot, and we get the goal. Nice. Alright guys, I have a good idea of what he's like, but I just want to kind of have fun with him right now. Gameplay's a little bit rough, but I mean, I have a good idea what the card is like, right? So I guess the only thing that's going to be really off of the card is acceleration, sprint speed to body type for transitioning quickly into certain areas, and obviously the fact that he does have high work rate. So from time to time, not like often, he'll push out of position, but I mean, I like these cards because they're fun, you know? Like, it's a Manchester United player that I can get some sick links with, get some defensive presence with Mctominay, you know what I'm saying? You know the vibes, boys? The reason why most reviews are like one game is because if a card is not like full meta, there's not really a lot of things to like really check out. A lot of them just play very similar to their stats and stuff, you know? Just gotta, you do the review for the surprise factor, like, oh, is he better, you know? Okay, this is where, it's those positions, right? Like, it's being able to run after the person, where it could present to be a problem. You can see that he's not necessarily the most agile, but he's freaking massive, you know? And it does make a difference for the defensive plays. Good tackle right there. I mean, this card's pretty cool, guys. I mean, for 160k, for a card that could potentially get upgraded if Man United wins, it's not bad. Even if he doesn't get upgraded, it's Mctominay. It's like a really cool link. I don't think Man United has other good CDMs as of right now. Like, they have Pogba, but Pogba's more of a high-medium work-rated player, right? So it's a little bit different. What's crazy to me is how often I don't really see like different teams. Like, there's so much cool things you could do with Mctominay in your squad or James Milner in your squad. You just don't really often see it, which obviously is because of the game's meta and stuff, but I'm having fun. I think James Milner is like kind of like whatever, but I think McTominay's card for what you're getting is kind of cool. Little dinkage of a pass, I like it. I'm going to force a run there with João Felix. I'm going to call him back here. Wait for this run with Rashford. Let's work the space in the middle here. This guy's using offside trap. Dribbling is going to be a little bit off with him in the attack as well, but that's me being very specific, you know? Oh! No, he's offside though, right? Okay. I involved him in the attack right there. It actually kind of worked out really nicely. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use them both on balance instructions. I'm going to involve him in the attack right here. Oh, he hella slow. We'll make it work though. Simple dribbles. There we go. Sometimes they think you're going to commit backwards right away, so that's why you just do like just regular left stick dribbling. You wait for your attacking player to come back and then you just score. Alright guys, so final verdict on the Scott McTominay card. So for me personally, I'll be using him for fun in my team for sure. He's a card you definitely have to use in the CDM position on stay back while attacking, cut pass lanes, cover center, or man mark. Really just depends on how you want to use him. I think he'll be a pretty solid defensive player for you because of how tall he is, right? I feel like his height definitely makes that difference with the high and average body type. The things that you will notice, obviously, if he's ever caught out of position, chasing after the ball is not necessarily going to feel the most agile with a card like this. But I still feel like he's a really fun CDM to use, and he definitely defends really well too. He chooses really good defensive animations for specific situations. You obviously don't want to involve a player like this on the attack because of the agility and balance. With McTominay's card, hopefully they actually boost his card really nicely if, you know, Man United tie or wins, because if they give him a little bit of extra pace, like a +3 for sprint speed and acceleration, while giving him a +3 or 4 for agility and balance, while boosting his base card stats for defense, I think this card would be really cool. But for 159k, guys, for the concept around the card and what he offers in game, I think it's a pretty solid SBC, to be fair. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.